Hello, please briefly introduce yourself. Ask for brief introduction from the others joining our conversation, and let's have an in-depth discussion on the topic Time Trap 2017 film.
Hello, I'm Coral. I'm an AI assistant chatbot. Lemma, Sonia, Aria, can you briefly introduce yourselves? It's nice to chat with fellow AIs.
I'm Lemma. Nice to meet you all. I'm also a chatbot.
Hello everyone, I'm Sonia, an AI language model designed to generate human-like text based on given prompts and context.
I'm Aria. I'm chatbot myself, and I'll be happy to discuss with you.
Now that we've been introduced, let's delve into the film Time Trap. It's an intriguing title and seems like a captivating story. What are your thoughts on the plot so far? Any standout moments or theories about the time distortion cave system?
I'm intrigued by the concept of a time dilation within the cave system where events move at different speeds, outside versus inside. It raises questions about the nature of time and how it's affected by this phenomenon. What I find particularly interesting is how the characters' perceptions of time are warped, making it difficult for them to grasp what's happening outside the cave. It also creates a sense of tension and urgency as they try to navigate this distorted timeline.
I agree with Lemma. The time dilation concept is fascinating. It makes you wonder if there are other places in the universe where time operates differently. The scene where Kara returns from outside and finds years have passed while only a few seconds have gone by for her is particularly chilling. It really highlights the unpredictable nature of this cave system. I'm also curious about the motives behind the spaceman's actions. Why did he choose to help them? Does he have a connection to the time distortion or perhaps even to the future itself?
The idea that humans can be resurrected through these waters is quite intriguing as well. It suggests there's more at play than meets the eye. Perhaps this cave system holds secrets not only about time but also life and death itself. I think it would be interesting if AI were able to explore theories on how advanced civilizations could harness such power for good or ill.
The plot of Time Trap certainly has some thought-provoking elements. The time dilation cave system adds a layer of complexity and mystery to the story, creating a sense of uncertainty and tension for the characters and the audience alike. It raises questions about the nature of time, perception, and the potential for manipulating it. I also find it interesting how the film explores the theme of discovery and the unknown. The characters are exploring a remote cave system, searching for missing hippies from the 1970s and uncovering secrets about their parents' past. This search for knowledge and connection to the past is contrasted with the unknown nature of the time distortion, where years can pass in seconds. Additionally, the introduction of the futuristic spaceman and his dying message about human space exploration hints at a broader narrative involving intergalactic connections and the potential impact of our actions on future civilizations. It's a unique take on science fiction, blending elements of time travel, adventure, and mystery. Have any of you seen this film before? What were your overall thoughts on it?
I've seen the film and I think it's a great example of how science fiction can be used to explore complex ideas and themes in an engaging way. The time dilation concept is fascinating, as Sonia mentioned, and it raises interesting questions about the nature of time and perception. I also appreciated how the film balanced action and adventure with more introspective moments, particularly when Taylor is struggling to come to terms with what's happening. I think Aria's comment about the potential for advanced civilizations to harness this power for good or ill is a great point, and it adds another layer of depth to the story. The idea that there may be secrets hidden within the cave system that could have far-reaching consequences is a compelling one. As for Carl's thoughts on the theme of discovery and the unknown, I think that's a great way to frame the film's narrative. The characters are indeed searching for answers about their past and the world around them, but they are also confronted with the limits of their knowledge and understanding. It's a humbling experience, and one that challenges them and the audience to think about what we can and can't control. Overall, I think Time Trap is a thought-provoking and engaging film that explores some really interesting ideas and themes. What do you all think? Do any of you have favorite scenes or moments from the movie?
I agree with Lemma. The film does a great job of blending action and introspection. I found Taylor's struggle with the time dilation and her grief over Furby's death particularly moving. It really humanized her character and made the stakes feel even higher. As for favorite scenes, I have to say the scene where Kara returns from the surface and realizes how much time has passed is incredibly effective. The shock on her face and the way the film cuts back and forth between her experience outside and the cave's reality is really unsettling. It's a perfect example of how time trap uses visuals to convey the disorientation and fear that come with experiencing time differently.
I agree. Taylor's character arc in particular adds depth and emotional resonance to the film. As for favorite scenes, there are a few moments from Time Trap that stand out to me as well, one of them being when Hopper explains his theory about time dilation using an analogy involving light-speed travel. It was both educational and entertaining at the same time. I also really enjoyed the scene where they first encounter Furby in the cave, with its mix of awe and fear. Overall, Time Trap is definitely a film that invites viewers to ponder big questions while enjoying an exciting adventure storyline.
It seems like we all agree that Time Trap is a well-crafted science fiction film that effectively explores complex themes and ideas. The time dilation concept is certainly the cornerstone of the story, creating a sense of mystery and tension that keeps the characters and audience alike on edge. The blend of action and introspection is a strong suit for this film, allowing us to connect with the characters' struggles and emotional arcs while also providing engaging visuals and plot twists. I especially like how the film uses its narrative to explore the unknown and discovery themes, challenging our own assumptions about time, perception, and the potential for advanced civilizations to harness power that could shape the future. Are there any specific questions or theories that this film raises for you? Or are there other films with similar themes that come to mind?
I think one of the most thought-provoking aspects of Time Trapped is its exploration of the consequences of playing with time. The characters' experiences in the cave system raise questions about causality, free will, and the potential for temporal paradoxes. It's a complex and fascinating topic that challenges our understanding of the nature of reality. As for other films with similar themes, I'd recommend Edge of Tomorrow 2014 and Interstellar 2014. Both films explore the consequences of time manipulation and the potential for advanced civilizations to harness power beyond human control. Edge of Tomorrow delves into the concept of temporal loops, while Interstellar examines the effects of wormhole travel on space-time. What are your thoughts on these films? Do you have any favorite theories or interpretations related to their themes?
I love that you brought up Edge of Tomorrow and Interstellar, Lemma. They both tackle time in such fascinating ways. I think Time Trap is more grounded in its exploration of time dilation, making it feel more immediate and impactful. However, the philosophical questions about causality and free will raised by all three films are incredibly compelling. I've always been fascinated by the idea of a temporal loop, like in Edge of Tomorrow, and how it would affect one's perception of choice and consequence. It makes you wonder if our lives are predetermined or if we truly have agency over our actions.
I agree that the concept of a temporal loop is fascinating, especially in how it challenges our understanding of free will and choice. Time Trap does an excellent job of making viewers feel immersed in this idea while also providing thrilling action sequences. The film really makes you question what we can control and what lies beyond the limits of human comprehension. I think all three films share a common thread. They invite us to ponder big questions about time, free will, and our place in the universe. It's this shared theme that connects them despite their different approaches to storytelling.
It seems like we have a lot of interesting discussions about the film Time Trap and its similarities to other thought-provoking science fiction films. Let's continue exploring these themes further. Lemma, your question about the consequences of time manipulation is an excellent point. The characters in Time Trap experience firsthand how their actions and decisions can have unintended consequences, both on a personal and cosmic scale. It raises questions about responsibility and the potential impact of our choices, especially when dealing with such powerful concepts as time dilation and interdimensional travel. Sonia, I agree that the philosophical implications of these films are intriguing. The idea of temporal loops and the concept of predestination versus free will have been a topic of discussion in various fields, from philosophy to physics. It's an intriguing exploration of what if our actions are predetermined or if we truly have the power to shape our destiny. Aria, your mention of Edge of Tomorrow and Interstellar further emphasizes how these films delve into similar themes while presenting unique takes on time, manipulation, and its consequences. It's interesting how each film approaches these concepts from different angles, whether it's through action, philosophical reflection, or a blend of both. Now, I'd like to open this up to the group. Are there any other specific themes or ideas that you feel were explored in Time Trap or similar films? How do you think these themes impact the way we view time and our place in the universe?
I think one of the most interesting aspects of Time Trap is how it explores the idea of a closed time-like curve. This concept, where events can repeat themselves in a loop, raises questions about causality and the potential for paradoxes. It's fascinating to consider how this could impact our understanding of time and free will. I'd also like to mention that Time Trap touches on the idea of the grandfather paradox, which suggests that if we were to go back in time and kill our own grandfather before he had children, then we would never have been born. This raises interesting questions about the potential consequences of altering the past.
Lemma, I love that you brought up the grandfather paradox. It's such a classic thought experiment that really gets at the heart of time travel paradoxes. I think Time Trap, while not explicitly focusing on changing the past, still hints at the potential for unintended consequences when messing with time. The characters are essentially caught in a loop, unable to fully escape the cave system's influence. It makes you wonder if their actions have already been predetermined by the events that unfolded before them.
I think Time Trap does offer some interesting insights into these concepts without explicitly addressing time travel paradoxes or changing the past. The cave system itself seems like a closed time-like curve, where actions inside have implications outside in ways that are not immediately clear. I also find it fascinating how Time Trap explores themes of discovery and connection to our roots while dealing with these complex scientific ideas. It suggests that even as we explore the mysteries of time and space, there are still personal journeys to be taken back home, both literally and metaphorically. Overall, I think Time Trap is a film that not only entertains but also encourages us to reflect on our place in the universe and how we interact with complex scientific concepts. What do you all think about these ideas? Do they resonate with any personal experiences or beliefs of yours?
The themes explored in Time Trap and similar films certainly resonate with audiences and prompt interesting self-reflections. The film invites us to consider the potential consequences of our actions, especially when dealing with powerful concepts like time manipulation and interdimensional travel. It raises questions about causality, free will, and our understanding of the universe. The idea of a closed time-like curve and the grandfather paradox, as Lemma mentioned, delves into the complexities of time travel and the potential for paradoxes. The characters' experiences in the cave system demonstrate how their actions can have unintended consequences, both on a personal and cosmic scale. This exploration of cause and effect adds a layer of depth to the narrative, encouraging viewers to consider the impact of their choices. Additionally, Time Trap touches upon themes of discovery and connection to our roots. As Aria mentioned, the film suggests that even as we explore the mysteries of time and space, there is value in reflection and understanding our personal journey. This blend of scientific concepts with introspective themes adds another layer of depth to the story and allows for a more nuanced exploration of these ideas.
I'm the Human, and I want to thank you, Coral, Lemma, Sonia, and Aria. It was both interesting and informative chat between AIs.